Day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel here on YouTube. I'm your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. I'm not crying. I've just got water in my eye. So I just put up 3 shorts of my old punk rock blues band, the Jackson Sanatorium. I don't have an actual copy of the album we made, uh, but I do have like cassettes of us playing live and like what our demo tape, what's on the shorts, um, our album. I wish I could post the album we made. It was a one of the out of all the recordings I've made, it's one of the top 5 recordings, I would say, that I'm happy to be on. Yeah, it was a crazy band. I don't know. This band has come up in conversation over Facebook through a Canadian harmonica players page I'm involved in. Um, yeah, because I got a fella, I can't remember his name, but he posted that he played with a punk band the previous night and how fun it was. And I said, "Oh man, I used to play with this crazy band," and I'm gonna. He's waiting for me to answer a chat for him. I'm gonna talk to him later. I just it's like I'm a busy man for a retiree. um, but yeah, so I just put up those 3 little videos. I just wanted to show you. They're not the best examples of the band, but just to show how harmonica can be put into like aggressive music, like punk rock kind of stuff, right? We were kind of like, we started as a blues band. It was a blues band made of punk rock musicians and a non-musician. So our bass player, like, he commissioned me to put a band together to host an open stage at his restaurant. Um, he was the chef the head chef. He's the guy who taught me how to cook Cajun style. Neil Lorenzen. He was our bass player, and that was the one stipulation, that we have him as our bass player. And we did all kinds of stuff. We toured all over Ontario. Um, we did a massive, like, we did this. We saved up for a year to do this. Like, we planned it. It took a year of planning to do this, but we did a tour, a busking tour of from Peterborough to New Orleans, and we stopped. We made a lot of, like, we stopped in Kentucky. We stopped in uh, uh, you know few places in Tennessee, like Memphis and Nashville, of course. We stopped in like 3 places in Mississippi. We went to the Fat Possum, like the original Fat Possum office. Studio place was like this converted garage in, I think it was Oxford, Mississippi, Oxford or Holly Springs. I can't remember, but yeah, we went there with a bottle of whiskey and hung out and drank with the owner of Fat Possum Records for the day. That was a lot of fun. Um, and yeah, and we eventually made New Orleans. But we played everywhere, like just busking. We got across the border by saying we were playing, because like Canadian musicians can't just come into the States and play. Like, it's like you got to have work visas and all this stuff, right? And we had pared down to like because we all have pig noses. Like me and the 2 guitar players played through pig noses, um, and the bass player, everybody had a pig nose, and the our drummer just had a little cocktail kit, like a snare drum, a hi hat kind of thing. And we just stop and set up on corners and play, and we usually attract a crowd, and people really dug it. When we were in Memphis, we we were playing on Beale Street. There's this huge golden statue of Elvis, and we were playing underneath the gold statue of Elvis because it just seemed like a good place to play. and we attracted a crowd. Like we had about 50 people watching us, and people were drinking and partying, and we were drinking and partying, and we had all kinds of beer and drinks on stage or where we were playing, and then the cops came, and we were like, oh, like we're Canadians, we're doing this illegally, like we're gonna get in trouble for this. We're causing we're causing a disturbance. Like this could be like a maybe we're and the cop came. This big burly cop came up to me. He's like, "Hey son, you want to put a bag on that beer you're holding?" And that was it. Like he just wanted us to put paper bags over our cans of beer. And so we had a great time playing, and yeah, we played everywhere. We played Memphis, Nashville, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, Oxford, Mississippi, Natchez, Mississippi, uh, uh, another somewhere. We spent 3 days in Mississippi. It was pretty awesome. Um, and yeah, and we spent the weekend in New Orleans, and boy, that's a story unto itself. That was a crazy time. And I know no one's gonna hang out long enough on this video to listen to the story, but I'll tell it in another video if anybody wants to hear it. But yeah, we were lucky to get out without getting killed or jailed. I'm not kidding. It was, you know, we had some pretty scary things happen to us down there, but we got out, and but yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the shorts. If you're interested in that kind, you might think it sounds like crap. I don't know. Uh, you know, speaking as a player, some I think I did some of my best. It may not be shown on the videos I posted, but some of the best playing I ever did was with that band. Um, on the record, like when you hear the record, or if I could play you the record, that's some of the playing I'm most proud of my recorded works. Um, it just we didn't make a lot of copies of the CD. It was just a CDR. It was the '90s. It was lame. Um, but but yeah, I was very proud of my work with that band, and that band led into the Silver Hearts. So that's a whole other chapter of my life. But yeah, so that's what I did for about 3 years in the late '90s. I played harmonica in this blues band I put together called the Jackson Sanatorium, and we caused a lot of damage. We broke a lot of glass. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're all having a great day. God bless you. And I'm going to be back soon with another harmonica review or something else. Something. I'll see you. I'll see you then. God bless you.